Hi guys, in this segment we're going to see the poem Rain on the Roof. In this poem, the poet tries to describe how he feels on a rainy day. The poet states that whenever it rains, he starts to recall all his past memories. The theme of the poem is the healing power of rain. The musical sound of raindrops falling on the rooftop at night has the ability to revive sweet memories and rose fancies in busy minds. Rain has the ability to comfort an overworked mind by taking it back to its lovely past. Let's get into the poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. In these lines, the poet describes the rainy nights. The humid shadows here depict the black, furious clouds full of water. These clouds are ready to burst and paint the entire city with them. The clouds are dispersed over the entire night sky like a canopy. This stanza is a representation of bittersweet feelings that the rainy weather brings. It shows the duality of enjoying the sound of rain, yet thinking of sadness for which the clouds weep. The poet says that the stars in the sky are not visible as the dark rainy clouds cover them. The sky looks sad and the rain looks as if tears are falling from human eyes. This weather represents the poet's sorrowful mood. In such a mood, the only thing that can bring joy in his heart is to lie down on the pillow of his bed in his cottage and listen to the soft sound of the rain falling on the roof. He thinks he is lucky to be at home in his room and hearing the clouds pouring sound. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the hearts, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections wave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. In these lines, the poet describes how the raindrops make a tinkling sound as they fall on the tiled rooftop of his cottage. According to the poet, each sound made by the rain is echoed by his heartbeats. In other words, the sound of the rain makes a deep impact on the poet. As he is listening to the sound, many imaginations come into his mind. The stanza presents vivid imagery of the feelings that rain awakens in the poets. It shows how rain brings back old dreams, yet makes space for new ones. The pitter-patter sound on the roof shows the conflicted thoughts of the poets. He is trying to see new dreams, yet the old ones bring back the memories of his life that are long gone. The poet described his imaginations as dreamy fantasies that come into his mind. He goes back to his childhood memories. These memories appear to be intertwined together to form a beautiful picture. The stanza perfectly depicts everyone at some point in their life, the conflicting feeling of not knowing about the future and the fleeting feeling of being a child, of better days, and togetherness of mothers and siblings. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years ago, to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. This stanza takes us into the poet's childhood, mainly focusing on his beautiful mother and how she nursed him. His love for his caring, warm, and enduring mother is clear from these lines. It also depicts the sorrow of losing one's mother. Associating her with the rain, the poet reminds about the best times of his life with his mother, and also She is no longer beside him. He feels her presence, warmth, and love whenever it rains. In these lines, the poet says that out of the many memories, the poet recollects and identifies one fond memory of his mother that gives comfort to his minds and hearts. He remembers how many years ago his mother used to look at him and his siblings lovingly spending time with him. His mother would look at her children sleeping every night because she knew she wouldn't see them till the next morning. The poet can still feel the look of his mother while he lies on his bed and listens to the soft musical sound of the rain falling on the roof. The third stanza beautifully connects the entire poem and ties the other two stanzas together. It shows how the dreams in the previous stanza is being described. The dreams are of the golden days of his childhood, which are now out of his grasp. He is older now and his mother is no longer here, yet the rain in all its beauty manages to awaken the memories each time. The pitter-patter sound can be compared to heartbeats of love and memories. It can be a perfect representation of how memories like heartbeats keep us alive. The echoes of his mother's love and affection still felt whenever it rains. Completely, the poet talks about the golden memories, especially when it rains on his rooftop. Some poetic devices also used in this poem. The first one is personification. Personification is a literary device represented in human form. The poet personifies the darkness. It is shown as something which human attributes, which is capable of feeling sad. In the second stanza, the poet talks about the recollection of old times in his mind. It is mentioned as those recollections wave memories that float around. The next poetic device is alliteration. Alliteration shows the repetition of a sound. In the first stanza, the example is B sound in the words busy being, then R sound in rain roof. In the second stanza, M sound in memory my mother, D sound in darling dreamers. So totally, this poem is a lyrical poem and the poet describes a rainy day and also recall about all his past memories, especially his memories with his mother. I hope you could have understood this poem. Stay connected with our channel for further videos. Thank you.